So I don't have a planned speech. I didn't know we were gonna have something like this, but I just want to say thank you so much. Each and every one of you, have a special memory for Caitlin and I, and really grateful. Just happy to be here. So I'm happy to be my wife. Yeah. We want to say special thanks to our parents who's put up with our crap. So thank you to the parents and our family and friends, our brothers and our sisters. So thank you guys. Yep.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone who flew in near and far, and just want to say thank you guys for being here today. It means the world to us, and a big shout out to our friends and family who helped build our floral arch. Huli, Morgan, Josh, my mom. Josh is the bartender who did the ube drink, so if you like it, big shout out Josh. And then, of course, for Brian and Christine as well. We're really grateful for you guys and for our whole bridal party. So with that, I'm going to invite my dad up really quick. So
go, Dad.
We love you, and you guys mean the world to us. So enjoy the night.
Wow, thank you everybody for coming here tonight. We really appreciate it. It means the world to us that you came here to celebrate with us this wonderful union. And we're really excited. And how about a round of applause for Narup for officiating? A wonderful ceremony today. And you'll find him at the Comedy Works on Saturday night too. But now seriously, today we stand here before you with immense pride and joy as we celebrate our little girl. She's an incredible person that she's been our pride and joy since she was born. And even when she was small, she started out, in sports with just real determination and just spirit. And then she went into high school and went into dance, and I know some of you were with her in that, but that's where her beauty and grace came out, and she really transformed into a wonderful woman that she is now. And we really were impressed with the shows as she captivated us as she performed. But what really defines Caitlin, I think, is her heart. And when she was in college, she started working her summers and spending those at an anti-trafficking home in Costa Rica, helping young girls in that situation. And then she's traveled all over the world in missions. But God has always been at the cornerstone of her faith and has been there with her in good times and bad. And Ray, he's just an incredible young man who I've gotten to meet over the past few years. The first time Ray came out to visit with us, he came out for 3 days, and that was during the Southwest fiasco, if you remember that. So it was 2.5 weeks. So we just barely knew Ray, and he was there for 2.5 weeks, and I had shoulder surgery, so I was stuck on the couch, couldn't move and stuff. But Ray was a great sport, but truly, he's got a great spirit that him and Caitlin align with, and they just fit together very well with their passion for people, their caring for others. And I think they're going to make a great difference in the world together. And we welcome you to the family, and we are so excited to have you join us. And we're also celebrating today because we're bringing 2 different cultures together. And Ray's parents, who we've got to meet over the past several months, are great young people. And Bob and Connie bring some incredible culture and values and traditions from them, because they're from the Philippines originally. And we're so excited to share those with them and learn more about them and celebrate with them as we grow together as a family. So I want to take this second to say I know that you guys will have a great life together, that we're so excited to be here for you, and you saw all those people stand up today for you that are going to celebrate with you and be there with you when things are good and bad. But as I get choked up looking at him from crying all day, I'm going to read this part though. To our amazing daughter Caitlin and her incredible new husband Ray, Here's to a future as bright and beautiful as your love that you share. And may your days be filled with laughter, your hearts be filled with love, and your lives be filled with endless happiness. To Caitlin and Ray, cheers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nee, and I'm Caitlin's maid of honor. Thank you. I remember when Caitlin told me a guy from her salsa class asked her out on a date. And I was like, who's this bro trying to holler at my girl? I did get to know him better as they went on dates, but I wasn't entirely sure he was the right fit for her. However, my perspective changed when we met in San Francisco. He was in town to see his friends, and Caitlin was visiting me in San Jose. So we decided to all get lunch together. During our time together, I noticed how much he took care of her, and surprisingly, how well he took care of me, because I was asking him really hard questions. It was like an interview. And his friends can attest to that, because they're sitting over there. I was giving him a really hard time, and he stayed calm and was very gentle with me. I was like, dang, bro. And I even remember threatening him, and I said, if you hurt her, I'll hurt you. And for someone who's 5'2", and he's 6'12", for someone who's short, he's super tall. He probably laughed at my joke, but I was dead serious. So yeah. And then at the end of the weekend, though, because I was so touched by how much he cared for Caitlin, I was like, all right, I guess you're pretty cool. I guess. Just a little bit. You passed the first round. And then you finally passed now, so we're cool. And then today, though, it was really touching when I saw them get married, because I thought to myself, wow, they're truly a God-fearing power couple. I greatly admire their willingness to be humble, to reflect, to apologize, and to pray together. And I've known Caitlin now for 8 years, so I know when she's truly happy. And during one of our check-ins this week, I was like, dude, are you excited to be a wife? And with her genuine smile, she said, I'm really excited to be his wife and to build a family with him in our new home. So let's raise a toast, or raise our glasses, to their beautiful couple and their new future together. Cheers. Cheers.
And next up on our toast, let's welcome up our best man, Ryan, and Noelia.
Hello. Who? Oh. Shout out Table 1, first and foremost.
The triple threat right
Yeah,
here.
just wait for a little bit. Ready? Okay. Okay. For those of you that don't know me, you guys are lucky. You guys met the cooler brothers, so there's no need to meet me. And Caitlin definitely met the better one. So so I'm the middle child. I'm definitely the black sheep of the family, I believe. And my brother being the eldest, he always had the natural instinct to take care of me and my sister. And it was just so strong that you can only imagine that we had to go through my mom and my dad for permission so we don't get scolded. But now that we have a third parent, when we were growing up, we definitely had to hide a lot of things from my brother, me and my sister. So, and it still, it still happens from time to time, but you know, I never asked him where he came from, how much, or why he cared for us so much, and like he was so worried about that. He was so worried about what we were doing, even though we're really just out there trying to have fun. I never asked him, but I knew where it was coming from. It was coming from deep down. It was definitely, he cared for us and he loved us a lot. And I definitely didn't need to ask him that, and I knew it. So I just want to say thank you, Caitlin, for coming into our lives. Now I can call you my sister, and he's definitely your problem now. So we definitely don't need his permission. We never did, but now now you need to ask him. I also wanted to thank my brother for taking that leap into his dreams into salsa dancing, because if he would have never taken that leap to his dreams to dance salsa, he would have never met Caitlin. I know he probably went out there for a different reason, but he got out of it. He got out of it with the best one. So so congrats, you guys. I love you guys. If there was an advice I can give you guys. Everyone wants a perfect marriage, but we're all imperfect people. So whenever there's trying times and you see it, just remember this day with your friends and family, and just choose each other every single day. So, and you get through it. We are here for you guys. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. To now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nam, and I think you might have seen my two kids dancing on the dance floor. About 2 years ago, my wife was pregnant with our second one, and she was sleeping, and I was hanging out with Remy, my oldest son, and he pointed to her belly, and he said, "What's in there?" And I said, "It's baby." And without prompting, he said, "I love baby." And I said, "Oh, I love baby too. What are you most excited to do when baby brother comes?" He said, "I want to play with him, and I want to fight him." I said, "Oh, okay." And, my parents, came to America. They were in their 40s. They had me, and they had I never had a younger brother, but, Ray has always invited me to all his fun activities. Yeah. Yeah, you love Ray. And Ray was one of the first ones to come visit when he was born. And I think about, what it's like to have, what it would be like to have a little brother. And I think Ray's it. So, I love Ray. I love Ray, and I'm so thankful for him. Yeah. Thank you, man. Oh. Raise your glasses. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you. Cheers.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, good evening.
Good evening.
All right, I'm David, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Ray for 22 years. Funny enough, man, when I met you, I don't think I really liked you, bro. But here we are, decades later, right? You were a groomsman at my wedding, godfather to both my kids, and one of the most reliable friends I have. For real. Ray has always been the guy you can count on. Once he drove all the way to Santa Cruz, California from Los Angeles, and that's like 350-ish miles, to visit me in college for a weekend. Sure, he got me fired from my job that weekend. Ask me about that later. But that's besides the point. All right, from last-minute airport runs to helping us move 3 times in 3 years, Ray's always had my back. He's also one of the most inclusive people I've ever met. Everyone is family to Ray. He's basically the Filipino Mark Wahlberg. How's your mom? Tell her I said hi, okay? Every time. All right, so about Ray and Caitlin. So last year, Caitlin planned Ray's birthday dinner. I think Just Rock asked her, so what do you see in this pool? Her answer, ambitious, a leader, kind, generous. And I think everyone at the table kind of looked at each other and just knew, right? Those are Ray's strengths in a nutshell. We all agreed. And you know what? Caitlin, you smooth him out. and he's found his sense of purpose. So cheers to you. So as someone who's been married around 9 years, which pales in comparison to some folks here in the room, I've got some advice. Love selflessly the way Christ loves us. Never go to bed angry. Communicate vulnerably. Forgive quickly, and always serve each other with humility. All right, so, can I get that drink? Thanks. Sorry. All right, so to Ray and Caitlin, a lifetime of prayer, laughter, love, and maybe less moving help. All right, cheers, y'all. All right, cheers, bro. Cheers, Caitlin. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
One of our maids, one of our bridesmaids, Elise. Give it up for Elise, everyone.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, me too, dude. That was nice. Your dad did great. They give you the hype.
So ever since high school, when I met Caitlin, I have been inspired by her. I think all of us here tonight that know her can attest to the fact that her confidence, joy, and authenticity is contagious in the very best way possible. Caitlin has always been the includer, the one to connect you with someone she thinks you would like to get to know, the hype woman cheering you on in your passions, and the first one to offer to serve. Over the years, Caitlin and I have made some unforgettable memories. We've experimented with more types of alternative baking flour than we ever needed to try. We've gone on countless hikes and road trips and coffee shop adventures and celebrated New Year's together more times than I can remember. However, the most defining moment in my friendship with Caitlin was, without a doubt, in the basement of a safe house in Costa Rica, where somehow the two of us, just 19 at the time, were left in charge as the responsible caretakers of a group of teenage girls for the day. Managing teenage crises, sleeping on a mattress on a hard tile floor, navigating a city in a different language, and putting out a stove fire with burning black pepper fumes, needless to say, can either make or break a relationship. And I'm so grateful that those experiences made our relationship, because Caitlin is the type of friend that invites you in, makes you feel welcome and cared for, and will put her own agenda aside just to be a listening ear. Despite living thousands of miles apart, Caitlin has somehow always been there when I've needed her and cared for me like a sister. Throughout more than 10 years of knowing Caitlin, I've always been super eager to find out who would sweep her off her feet. No, literally, we knew that it was gonna have to be someone with good dance moves. When I first heard over a phone call about a salsa dance partner that had piqued Caitlin's interest, I already knew that he passed the first test because he could dance. Then after finally meeting Ray in Colorado, not only did I realize that he checked the second box of her desire to marry into an Asian family, but I saw a sincerely kind, generous man who was not only seeking the Lord, but also bringing out the very best in my friend. I affectionately referred to Ray as Caitlin's ray of sunshine, because I have only seen her confidence, joy, and authenticity shine brighter since meeting him. Ray, I'm so thankful that you are committing to taking care of Caitlin for the rest of your lives today. I know that you will love and honor and cherish her deeply, and it's such a joy to be a witness to your union and celebrate together. Welcome to the family, hermano. Caitlin and Ray, may the Lord bless you, and may your marriage be a blessing to others in the same way that your story already has been. And what God has joined together, let no man separate. Cheers to the Dipasupils.